Good afternoon, people. It's been a long time. So, a little catch up is in order. Here's music of the day, Tres Hombres by ZZ Top, an older album, Texas Blues Rock. Some of the greatest songs, standards. Love them all. Lagrange, Waiting for the Bus, Jesus Just Left Chicago, to name a few. Definitely one of my favorite albums. Anyway, onwards. Skin on frame construction. So lightweight quarter-inch panels, 1x3 supports. Super lightweight. That whole cabinet probably weighs 30, 40 pounds. It interests me for camping. Campers, lightweight furniture for all kinds of odds and ends. It's just a little topic I've always been interested in, and so finally started to play with it a little bit. Added benefit of this little cabinet is 3 sides, great for putting tools on top. So onwards, tools, custom tools. Ran into a video a little while ago of a fellow taking a standard square and making it really nice. So I decided with that, I'll do the same. I like the way it looked. Cut the bottom off, added some nice little oak. I think it looks great. Why not have beautiful tools if you can, right? This is a Lee Valley sliding square, and the original really comes in the center here, and it looks similar to this style here is what the original. So I decided, I'll just buy the ruler portion and build the rest myself. I like the way it looks. It's just my take on a sliding square. It'd be nice to make it a little more handier than a standard speed square. Now for a regular carpenter, speed square is a handy tool. It can do many things. I don't use a lot of the features it provides. So I've been playing with that idea too. What can I incorporate into a little square, speed square ruler to make it handier? More to follow on that. This is of course, just a standard carpenter square with an edge added on both sides. Now, I use a speed square for a guide, for cutting. I don't use it for a lot of other features. It has a lot of, well, I guess for layout too, some layout work, but mostly as a guide. So here's now an easy way to add edges to this standard layout square. Now I've got a 2-foot guide for cutting. That's where that came from. Other little ideas, lots of things we played with there. That's just a start. Next on the list of things, portable bench. I like the idea of a portable bench. A lot of people don't have the room or the luxury of a shop. So they're literally working on 2x4 foot or 2x2 foot little desks / benches. So the concept of having a portable worktop appeals to me in a lot of ways. I know lots of people that don't have the extra room to work on things. So having a product that they can set up on their table or a small table to do projects with really appeals to me. Started out with dog holes. These are 1/2-inch dog holes. Wanted to make my own dogs to go into them. I didn't have the success I should or could have had. A person really needs the accuracy of a CNC or a proper layout tool to make these references accurate. I didn't want to spend the money. I wanted to make everything as much as I could myself. There's a whole story. I've got pictures going back to old tables I've made, why the decisions I made at the time ended up making them. Anyway, long story short, this with the T-Track, either using a router or buying the actual T-Track is probably the solution. You're not having to go through. Because my dog didn't work out, I'm using ready router bolts. Now I'm having to reach underneath, which is truly a nuisance. T-Track solves a lot of those issues. If this flowed over the side, now I could have a T-Track, almost a vise set up. And that's something I should be looking at too. This pipe bench vices work really well. Quite happy with how that turned out. And having a portable pipe bench vise is a great idea. We'll have to talk about this a lot more. It's a cool thing. I quite enjoyed it. I'm gonna have to expand on that. Switchable magnets. So this is actually just the base for a regular tool, but because it's switchable, now I have a guide rail I can place anywhere and have it stay in place. So making these shouldn't be that complex. Having access to high power magnets makes it much more doable. The features, the ability, the options it give you is really quite nice. So I love playing with these sort of things and coming up with ideas. And most of them aren't ideas. I'm borrowing 99% of them from somebody else. But every once in a while I add a little flair to it and make it my own. So that's the cool part, is coming up with ideas or innovations, I guess you call it. Because they're not inventions, they're more standard things, and you're just taking a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and turning it into maybe potentially a more useful product. So custom, I see, for instance, tools definitely need accessories, and there's always things like sliding bench guides, just zero plate cutting plates, having accessories on the end to put a little router table on the end. All these accessories, and a person should really take and do a whole video just on the table saw and what you can do to make it a more powerful, useful machine. Everything from proper safety things to just more features, right? One of the things I think that's sadly lacking, mag drill. The difference between a mag drill and a standard drill press shouldn't be as great as it is. A mag drill could replace a drill press quite easily and make it a much more powerful machine, I believe. It wouldn't take that much design to do that. Having that gap, having how you mount the mag drill, how you add bits or the bits you use, being able to use this as a lathe. Just some thoughtful engineering. I think you could turn a standard lowly drill press or mag drill into a considerably more powerful machine. And that's the kind of thing I would love to play with. That to me fascinates me. Just a thought. Anyway, thank you very much. Those are some of the things I've been playing with, and I'll have to get into some more detail on most of them. That is just a really quick overview. Thanks for watching.